Hello guys, Mark McBride here, and today we are playing Elise in the top lane. And something I've been doing a lot lately is forgetting to record from the beginning. So as you can see, we're 1.5 minutes in, and I've died. There was a whole mess of them around by red, and it got me killed. So that's a shame. I burnt my flash, and it didn't take. Although if I had landed by Ignite, I would have got a kill, which is a shame, but no biggie. So it looks like we're going to be top against Braum, which is going to be really quite boring, I'd imagine. He'll struggle to do anything to me. I'll struggle to do much to him. Although it's a nice slow there from Braum. But yes, as I was saying, boring lane. He's not going to be able to kill me. I'm not going to be able to kill him, which is pretty likely. And I will need to watch out for his ult though, because that'll make it super easy for me to get ganked. But so what I'm going to probably try and do, at least for now, is push it up so he can't farm. Braum doesn't have the easiest time farming, as his base AD values are really quite low. So I'm going to want to stop this dude farming. And just kind of hope and pray that I don't get ganked too often. But they're running a weird team comp, if I remember correctly. A few of them are running Smite. So they're probably going to want to use that to focus down on objectives. But at the same time, it does make them a lot weaker than us, especially when we've got our ignites and whatnot. And then in terms of what you're going to want to do with Elise, for the most part, you're going to want to, in her, can't really call it human form, but her non-spider form, you're going to want to stun QW or QEW. Either way, then you're going to want to swap into spider form, activate W for that attack speed buff, along with your spiderlings, get them down as low as you can, and then Q in spider form for the execute. In a perfect world, that's what you're going to want to do. In terms of build, Elise scales really, really well with penetration, as she does have those two spells that do percentage damage. So as you can see, his shield actually blocks quite a lot of my spells, so I'm going to need to bear that in mind also. Now, if you're like me and you struggle to farm with Elise in her non-spider form, just switch over to the spider form and get your spiderlings involved to help you out. And as none of her spells cost any mana, you can farm a lot easier in my opinion, and for 0 cost, and you will also heal. So it's a win-win really. As you can see, trading quite evenly with this guy. Now anyway, back to what I was saying in terms of build. She does scale amazingly well with penetration, and they look like they're going to have an incredibly tanky team, so I'm likely to be building a Rylai's, Leandry's, Void Staff, possibly an Abyssal Scepter. Not necessarily the smartest way to build, as you do end up getting right in people's faces with your spider form, so getting tanky is normally a smart thing to do, but we shall see. We'll see what we need to do. We'll adapt our build accordingly to how things appear to be going. Now he does have 6, so I'm going to back away, as I'm just a sitting duck right there. And we got a little bit of gold saved up. I'm going to put that straight into a needlessly large rod. The AP scalings on her Q, both her Qs also make it a lot more effective, and her spiderling does a significant amount of burst damage when you've got a bit of AP behind you. But again, it's all about weighing up the pros and cons. It's all well and good having a ton of burst damage, but it's completely wasted if you can't survive long enough to put it out. So it's all about finding a happy medium where you can fulfill both roles, getting out the damage and surviving. But we do have a good team in terms of me being able to like stay safe, as we do have a Leona and a Rammus. So they're going to be able to lock people down while I pump out as much damage as possible. So it appears to be going pretty well for our guys. As previously mentioned, they're all running Smite, so I think their idea was just to completely mess up our jungler's kind of path by taking as many creatures as possible and playing him out of the game. But hasn't quite gone their way. Rammus has ended up securing a couple of kills now, so that'll easily make up for anything he lost. And we're just going to try and get as much damage off on this tower as we can. So I'm just trying to whittle him down a little bit, but essentially all I'm doing is wasting my mana. So stops things from getting too boring, I guess. So that's another good tip. When Braum throws up a shield, all I have to do is auto and it'll break it and will save me. Alright, I'm in all kinds of trouble here. Tristana's here. Thought I'd be able to pick up Brom, but sadly not. So 0-2-0. Not off to the best start ever, but it could be a lot worse. Contemplating running penetration now, purely just because I am going to struggle to damage some of these guys. Right then, so let's continue on with this, for now, rather boring gameplay. We'll push this tower down while those guys are busy mid. And once I've got this tower, I'll be free to roam and help the guys out. So I'd rather just get this awkward laning phase out of the way. Right, so here we go. Get that done. Now if I swap back, decent little dodge from him then. We'll get a ward down here as we don't know where they are. Alright, so we can see these guys here, and it doesn't seem like they know, so easy stuns here on these guys. Cool, so there we go, there's one. And a free Drake for us too. So happy days. Alright, so they're going to come flying over that wall. So there's the stun. There's the kill. There we go. They got the dragon, we got a couple of kills. Not the worst trade ever. It's a shame we didn't get the Drake too. But you can't win them all. And so as you can see, huge amount of bursts coming out on the on Elise. Guys, we'll be able to stun him too. There we go, double kill. So as you can see, even if you do get focused down or find yourself in a sticky situation, using your repel is not too dissimilar from Azonia's. It'll get you out, they'll refocus, and it might even buy you some time on landing for them to refocus back onto you. All in all, pretty handy skill, although sometimes it does nothing but delay the inevitable if you don't have any target to then go to, especially if your team aren't around. You'll just land exactly where you went up and you'll get slaughtered anyway. So it's getting a little bit better for us now. Gone from 0-2 to 4-2-1. So we got enough for our Void Staff and our Haunting guys. Two things that will greatly amplify our damage. Should probably remember to actually spend some of this now that I'm getting used to this game type, I am quite enjoying it, I suppose. But I think I mentioned this in the last video, the Quinn mid, that once you get ahead in this game type, due to the super strong minions you're getting, you just end up pulling ahead and then staying ahead. Surprised that killed him. I didn't think I'd quite landed on him, but hey, maybe that's just me. So yeah, I think this is the second game I've played as Elise top. It's a lot of fun, and she certainly seems a lot stronger than I remember. I don't actually know if she's been buffed or not, so oh dear, a lot of damage coming out from Tristan. So just from that little look there, it appears they've taken off her healing from her spider form W and put it into her passive. Right, so if he dodges, there we go, there's the stun. And maybe we can pick up the Shen. So there we go, can avoid Braum as well. Wait for the shield to drop, there's the stun. Oh man. I think all three of us made the mistake there of getting a little bit hard on Braum, and to be fair, we didn't have line of sight at Trist when it happened, but we didn't swap onto her very well at all. And she wrecked me. She's pretty fed, and she's playing quite well, considering the circumstances. I reckon tomorrow after work, if I get a chance, probably gonna try Elise out in the jungle. Seen a lot of people having success with her there. Right, so let's see if Fizz can, oh dear, outplay those two. There's the stun and the kill. Apologise if I'm quiet or anything, but it's early hours in the morning, it's like 2 AM. So I'm pretty exhausted, but I wanted to get a commentary done for today. Ah, terrible stun. It's as soon as his taunt comes back up, his Ramos will be ours. Just gonna roll on over here and steal the kill. Sure, these guys won't mind as they are playing the tanks. I'm assuming Shen's gonna dash through him. Maybe not. Does have quite a long cooldown, to be fair. Oh, yeah, I need to run. That health though. Oh well, Fizz picked up. And he'll get the double. Hilarious. Earth popping out of the ground like that is always funny. Got to admit, not a massive fan of the AP items in this game type. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. They just don't seem to be that effective, and they all appear to have some kind of mana component, or at least the vast majority of them do. So when I was playing Kennen the other day, they were all but useless to me. Right, so let's try and head down this way, help these guys out. So, good job those guys. See if I can get in here fast enough. Right, I'm probably dead, yeah. Decent kick from Lee, to be fair. It screwed me over, really, so fair play to him. Yeah, and Tristana's 9 for 4, so yeah, she's doing really well. So we've got our Leandries and our Void Staff, so we've got a decent amount of Magic Pen to deal with their tankiness, and also Leandries has got that burn in terms of current health, so it makes it super effective against tanks. I will then couple that with a Rylai's to further amplify the damage, and then I will probably get an Abyssal Scepter, actually, and while it isn't quite magic penetration, it lowers their resistances, so it works in effectively the same way. Take this Raptor as it's free. We'll get this pushing a bit. Great work there from Craig. So there we go. Super easy stun for us. And sometimes, if you do have someone else with more reliable CC, or at least easier to hit CC, sometimes it's a good idea just to wait for them to use theirs first and then use yours so it's not wasted. There we go, double stun. There we go. Got a minion wave on its way as well, so we should be able to get this tower. Then we'll head over here with Craig and get this lane pushing too. Did manage to get my stun off there, so possibly saved Leona. Oh, I'm in trouble. I don't have my stun up, so she comes after me. Excellent spelling from me there. Not entirely sure what he was doing there, but I'll just take a free kill. All day, every day. Head over here, try and help Fizz, let him know where we are. See if we can catch out with Shen. It would appear he's caught me out, but yeah, with all this pen, he didn't really stand a chance. Couple of with the fact that I'm pretty fed. And we'll be able to go back now, pick up our allies. And we'll have enough left over to pick up our blasting ones. So there we go, got a decent amount of AP behind us. just get the stun off on her. Right, there we go. So took her out no problem. There we go. Nice easy triple kill there. And then I'm gonna take this tower. Yeah, Trist is up, but I want this tower either way. So there we go, got enough for our Abyssal also. And as soon as we get up, we'll probably just want to push this down and end it. Right then, so it looks like they're collapsing in on Baron. So we're going to want to head over that way. Another lovely stun from Leona, and a great ult from Misfortune. Oh, so we found a stray Lee here. So we should be able to pick him up before he suicides the tower. So I'm going to take the shorter route and try and catch him out. There we go. And so it looks like that'll be game. So I've been Mark McBride. Hopefully you found this entertaining, somewhat informative. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.